Hello guys, thanks for joining our presentation today. We are Group 1 and we are excited to discuss how BTS utilize social media to enhance fan engagement and build community. As most of you are familiar with fandom culture, we won't spend too much time on the basics, but instead drift deeper into specific aspects of BTS use platforms like Weverse and X to connect with ARMY. Our research focuses on how these two platforms play distinct but complementary roles in fostering fan engagement and transnational community ties. We will also discuss theoretical frameworks, methodology, and the significance of fan engagement. We also use quotes and findings from Korean language research papers, some of which feature interviews we found useful. Let's start with the broader context of BTS and their fandom, known as ARMY. BTS is one of the biggest K-pop acts globally, and their popularity has been propelled by their strong presence on social media platforms. They debuted in 2013, and while they initially struggled to gain recognition, they have since exploded into one of the most influenced pop acts in the world, breaking records and winning awards, including Billboard's Top Social Artist Award multiple years in a row. BTS is unique in its clever use of social media to create intimacy through personalized interaction. For example, through platforms like Twitter and Weverse, BTS members interact directly with fans, responding to comments, sharing personal anecdotes, and even humorously engage with popular global topics. This strategic effortless interaction breaks down language barriers, creating a shared cross-cultural experience that makes fans feel closer to their idols. This creates a sense of pseudo-intimacy that allows ARMY members to feel a stronger emotional connection with BTS than with the traditional artist-fan interaction. They transform from typical fans to loyal community members, actively participation in BTS success.
Now, let's take a look at Weverse, one of the main platforms that BTS used to connect with their fans. Weverse was developed by Heavy specifically for fan-artist interaction. Unlike more generic social media platforms, Weverse is exclusive. It offers content you can only find them, like behind the scenes videos, particular message, and even director replies from BTS members. This exclusivity is critical in building what Fisk calls a community of shared means. It makes fans feel a sense of ownership and closeness. In their research on fans platforms, Kong described Weverse as a powerful tool that not only centralizes fans' activities but also creates an environment where intimate and direct communication are huge selling points for fans. It also fosters a kind of communication consumption, where the interaction becomes a form of entertainment and satisfaction for the fans. It's different from the passive way we usually consume media here. The real voice is in the interaction, not just the content. An example from Korea research highlights this well. A fan states that when BTS replies to fans on Weverse, it makes us feel seen and appreciated. It's two-way interaction that makes us feel part of their journey. This sense of active participation sets Weverse apart and redefines fans' engagement. BTS fans are not just watching from the sidelines, they feel part of the story, deepening their loyalty and commitment in the group.
Now, let's switch gears and talk about X. Unlike Weavers, X creates an exclusive, close-knit community. X offers a public space where fans can engage with BTS content and they can share their excitement with the whole world. X has played a key role in BTS' rise to fame globally. BTS visibility has spread far beyond the typical K-pop audience through trending hashtags, fan-organized campaigns, and even meme culture. One of the most striking aspects of BTS' presence on X is the ability to create a sense of mass participation. Using hashtags such as BTS Army and BTS Comeback allows fans to engage in collective action. This is particularly powerful during open releases or significant events, where its coordinated campaigns often lead to trending topics that attract attention beyond the existing fan base. The research by Lee and Hong 2020 analyzed that BTS-related X, and they found that BTS' ability to leverage X network in fact is the key reason behind their ability to expand their fandom across different countries. This is Jenkins' idea of participatory culture, where the fans plays a massive role in spreading content just like the artists do. X also play a significant role in allowing ARMY or fandom members to express their creativity. In other words, the BTS fandom isn't consuming content, it's also product content. BTS fans often produce content including fan art, translated lyrics, or memes, all contributing to the global K-pop community. According to Face 1992, this production is a form of cultural capital, as fans build reputations and status within the community through their contributions. On X, fan-produced content is easily shareable and can reach a wide audience, making it an excellent place for creative exchange among fans.
Our research draws on Jenkins' concept of participatory culture and Faith's discussion of the fandom as a productive cultural activity. Jenkins described participatory culture as a shift where audiences don't just consume content, but actively create and share it. We can see this clearly with BTS Army, which isn't just consumers, but also producers and distributors. This idea of participatory culture is crucial for understanding how the BTS fandom works, especially on platforms like X, where fans do everything from translating BTS Korean posts to organizing global support campaigns. Faith's argument about fandom as a cultural community is also reflected in how ARMY operates. According to Kim, BTS fans do not only consume content, they are also active culture producers who create stories that reflect BTS value, such as mental health awareness and social justice, which focuses on meaningful interaction between fans and BTS members. On Weverse, fans interact with exclusive content and merchandise, building what Faith calls a community of shared meanings, strengthening their sense of belonging. Additionally, the Korean studies we reviewed show that emotional labor is an important concept for understanding fan dynamics on Weverse. Emotional labor refers to the effort fans put into maintaining an emotional connection with BTS, whether by writing supportive comments, creating fan art, or sharing personal stories that align with BTS' message of resilience. This emotional effort depends the bond between BTS and ARMY, making the fandom experience very individual and rewarding for the fans.
So we'll move to next part about methodology and data connection. Our research initially planned to interview BTS fans about their engagement on Weverse and X, but shifted to reviewing interviews from Korean academic papers due to constraints. You and Kim in 2024 interviewed 10 BTS fans, showing that Weverse fosters connections through exclusive content and interaction. We conducted a content analysis of BTS activity on X and Weverse, examining trending topics, hashtags, and interaction frequencies. On Weverse, posts focused on gratitude, personal reflection, and exclusive content, with fans sharing emotions, support, and milestones. On X, interactions were more public-facing, emphasizing versatility and global fan campaigns. This analysis show how both platforms meet distinct emotional and social needs in the fandom. And then we will discuss about the key findings and challenges between these two platforms. Findings review reveals creates exclusivity and emotional closeness, while X supports visibility and activism, reflecting Jenkins' participatory culture theory. Fans use X for global campaigns and Vivo for personal interactions, creating complementary fan experiences. Challenges including dissatisfaction with Vivo's commercialization, noted by Yu and Kim in 2024, which affected fan authenticity. Engagement differences between international fans focused on advocacy, where X and Korea fans preferring intimate interactions on Vivo's highlight friction and complexities in managing a global fandom.
In conclusion, our study illustrates that social media platforms like Weverse and X are crucial in shaping the modern fandom experience, especially for BTS and their fan-base ARMY. These platforms provide unique complementary experiences. Weverse creates intimacy and exclusivity, fostering a feeling of closeness between BTS and their fans, while X allows for mass mobilization, helping ARMY share their support for BTS on a global scale and attract new members to the community. Our findings reveal the importance of understanding fandom not just as a means of entertainment consumption, but as a space of community building, emotional investment, and cultural production. The emotional closeness on Weverse enhances fans' personal connection with BTS, making them feel like valued participants rather than just an audience. On X, BTS has harnessed the power of participatory culture, allowing fans to take control of BTS's visibility and actively shape the group's cultural relevance worldwide. However, our research also identifies several challenges. As mentioned earlier, the increased commercialization of platforms like Weverse has caused some domestic fans to feel alienated. The original spirit of direct, intimate communication can get overshadowed by corporate motives, leading to potential dissatisfaction among part of the fan community. The difference between the experiences of domestic and international fans also raises important questions about inclusivity and cohesion within the global fandom. To wrap up, BTS's tragic use of Weverse and X illustrates how artists today have broken traditional boundaries between performer and audience. By creating spaces that facilitate both intimate engagement and public mobilization, BTS has not only sustained but continued to expand a loyal global fanbase. The dynamics we have observed in ARMY reveal a modern fandom that is both personal and characterized by collective action on a global scale. BTS and their fandom underscore the many ways in which fan-artist relationship may evolve as technologies and the digital landscape continue to change.